At just 16 years old, Gout Gout stormed into the world of sprinting, smashing Usain Bolt's under-18 200-meter record with an electrifying 20.04 seconds. This wasn't just a record-breaking moment, it was a statement, one that catapulted Gout into global recognition and positioned him as one of the most promising young athletes in history. The time wasn't just fast, it shattered expectations, leaving seasoned analysts and fans stunned. Who was this teenager seemingly rewriting the rules of what's possible on the track? Hailing from Ipswich, Australia, Gout didn't just break records, he obliterated them. His 200-meter time surpassed Bolt's long-standing record at the same age, a mark that had previously been seen as nearly untouchable. To put this into perspective, Bolt's record stood as the benchmark for young sprinters worldwide, celebrated as the pinnacle of what a teenager could achieve. Gout's 20.04 didn't just set a new standard, it sent shockwaves through the track and field world. But the 200-meter wasn't the only event where Gout shone. In the 100-meter, he clocked an astonishing 10.17 seconds, making him the 6th fastest youth athlete in history. His performances showcased a rare combination of speed, precision, and mental toughness. For an athlete so young, Gout demonstrated a level of maturity and composure that many seasoned professionals would envy. Witnesses to his races have been captivated by his ability to execute race strategies with pinpoint accuracy. In a sport where the slightest misstep can cost you the win, Gout's poise under pressure has been one of his defining traits. When asked about his success, Gout remains humble but focused, often crediting his training, family, and support system for his rapid ascent. These achievements carry even greater weight for Australian athletics. Track and field has long taken a back seat to sports like cricket, rugby, and Australian rules football in the country's sporting culture. But Gout's accomplishments are changing that narrative by breaking the Australian senior 200-meter record, a record that had stood unchallenged for 56 years. He's brought unprecedented attention to the sport. Fans who once tuned into athletics only during the Olympics are now following every event where Gout competes. His impact isn't just being felt in Australia. On the global stage, Gout is emerging as a formidable competitor in a field long dominated by countries like Jamaica and the United States. His times are already competitive against senior athletes, raising the tantalizing possibility of him contending for medals at the highest levels. The question isn't just if he'll dominate, it's when. Comparisons to Usain Bolt have become inevitable, given the records Gout has broken, but experts are quick to point out that while the parallels are flattering, Gout is carving out his own unique legacy. Mitch Dyer, a prominent athletics commentator, has emphasized the importance of nurturing Gout's talent without overwhelming him with pressure. For young athletes thrust into the spotlight, the weight of expectations can often be as challenging as the competition itself. Creating an environment that fosters both personal and professional growth is essential for ensuring his long-term success. What sets Gout apart isn't just his raw talent, it's his discipline and focus. His dedication to refining his technique, combined with his ability to stay grounded, has made him a standout athlete. Unlike many young stars who struggle with the transition to elite competition, Gout seems prepared for every challenge that comes his way. And he's not alone. Australian athletics is experiencing a renaissance, with a wave of young talents like Tori Lewis, Cameron Myers, and Delta Amadovsky stepping into the limelight. These athletes, along with Gout, are leading a movement that's reinvigorating interest in the sport. The upcoming 2028 Los Angeles Olympics and the 2032 Brisbane Olympics are pivotal milestones on the horizon for this new generation of athletes. For Gout, the focus remains on improving every day. His performances have sparked a sense of national pride and global intrigue, but he's just getting started. Each race is a step closer to fulfilling his ultimate potential, and each record broken is a testament to his extraordinary capabilities. At just 16 years old, Gout Gout has already achieved what most athletes only dream of, signing a multi-year sponsorship deal with Adidas worth over $6 million. This deal is more than a financial milestone. It's a testament to the global recognition of his potential. For an athlete so young, this kind of investment reflects not only his current achievements, but also the immense expectations placed on his future. The sponsorship aligns perfectly with his journey, taking him through to the 2032 Brisbane Olympics, a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to compete on home soil. But for Gout, this isn't just about fame or financial security. The Adidas deal grants him access to world-class resources, training facilities, and support systems, ensuring he can focus entirely on his craft. In the world of athletics, sponsorship deals of this magnitude are often reserved for seasoned Olympians with proven track records. For Gout to secure such a deal so early in his career speaks volumes about the faith Adidas has in his ability to inspire the next generation of athletes. Beyond his performances on the track, Gout's charisma and poise make him a marketer's dream. Social media has amplified his influence, allowing him to connect with fans worldwide while building a brand that extends far beyond sprinting. He's not just seen as a promising athlete, he's viewed as the face of a new era in track and field, someone who embodies the sport's future potential. For companies like Adidas, athletes like Gout represent an opportunity to redefine the commercial appeal of track and field, making it more accessible and exciting to younger audiences. While Gout's rise has been meteoric, it's also part of a broader narrative in Australian athletics. The success of athletes like Nina Kennedy and Jessica Hull has reinvigorated the sport, showcasing Australia's ability to compete and win on the global stage. Kennedy's gold medal in pole vault at the Paris Olympics and Hull's world record in the 2,000 meters have positioned them as icons in their own right. Together, they are reshaping public perceptions of what Australian athletes can achieve. But Gout's achievements carry a unique weight. As a sprinter, he is breaking into a field traditionally dominated by countries like Jamaica and the United States. His performances have brought unprecedented attention to Australian sprinting, a discipline that has historically been overshadowed by other sports in the country. The 200-meter record he shattered had stood unchallenged for over half a century, making his accomplishment not just remarkable, but revolutionary. The upcoming Olympics in Los Angeles in 2028 and Brisbane in 2032 represent pivotal opportunities for Gout and his peers. Competing on home soil in Brisbane offers a rare chance to galvanize national pride and inspire future generations of athletes. But with this opportunity comes immense pressure. Athletes like Gout will not only be expected to perform at their best, but also to carry the hopes of an entire nation on their shoulders. Preparing for these monumental events requires more than just physical training. Gout's team is focused on creating a balanced approach that addresses his mental well-being as much as his physical conditioning. Mitch Dyer, a prominent voice in Australian athletics, has stressed the importance of shielding young athletes like Gout from undue scrutiny. The pressures of fame, especially at such a young age, can derail even the most talented individuals. By prioritizing his growth as a person alongside his development as an athlete, Gout's team is laying the groundwork for sustained success. For Gout, the journey is just beginning. While he has already achieved incredible feats, his focus remains on continuous improvement. Each race, each training session, and each milestone is a step closer to fulfilling his immense potential. And as the world watches, one thing is clear. Gout Gout isn't just a rising star, he's a trailblazer, redefining what's possible in the sport of sprinting. With the weight of expectations and the spotlight of global attention, Gout faces challenges that would intimidate even the most seasoned athletes. Yet his composure, discipline, and sheer talent suggest he's ready for whatever lies ahead. As Australian athletics undergoes a renaissance, Gout stands at the forefront, not just as a competitor, but as a symbol of what's possible when talent meets opportunity.